And welcome to the Lao Jiaos Podcast. This is where we bring you unfiltered and unapologetic take on the news, current affairs, and all the things people pretend to understand. I'm your host, Jing Yong, and with me is fellow Lao Jiao, Jordan. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's been a while. 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Yeah. I think you were sick. I was supposed to record with you 2 weeks ago. I think you were sick, then I had to get replacement.
Yeah, but all good now.
I just wanted to ask Jordan, did you read about the news about this SGI 15-year-old student that went overseas and then passed away?
Yes, it's quite I think about almost 2 years ago, right? This story.
Yes.
Yeah, then just that the parents recently filed a court case against the school, right?
Yes. So this is, okay, so to give our listeners some context, right? Now, the family of a 15-year-old SGI international student, Jenna Chan, who died after being struck by a boat propeller during a school expedition in the Maldives in November 2024, has filed a negligence claim in the Singapore High Court against the school and its expedition partner, alleging failures in risk assessment, supervision, safety procedures, and emergency response. Filed on what would have been Jenna's 17th birthday, the lawsuit seeks accountability after the family said the school failed to provide satisfactory answers about the incident, while SGI International has said it's reviewing the legal documents.
For this kind of case, if the parents have requested for a closure, then the school principal or the school department has to take responsibility to do some closure. The reason why the parents is asking because she do not want to have the second incident to happen again. A lot of comments inside saying, oh, it should be the school's fault or even the teacher's fault.
Because the article didn't say a lot, like what was being presented, what did the parents ask for, how did the school answer, this kind of thing. It wasn't in the article lah.
It's still quite new.
Correct, it's still quite new. From face value, right, what I can see is that the parents actually gave the school time to respond, and it has been more than like 1 year plus since the incident happened, and then so apparently to the parents, the replies from the school were unsatisfactory lah. Some of the reports I read, right, said that I think they tried to push it to MOE also, and then MOE had sort of like backed the school decision in the sense that the school, not my problem. Okay, I think it's more to the company that organized this event in Maldives lah. If let's say really cannot get a satisfying answer to the parents, right, I think that it's in the parents' right to file a negligence claim. Of course, that one is nobody can stop lah, right? But whether or not this whole thing will it really have a satisfactory answer, or whether or not we can really pinpoint to, oh, this person is at fault, and then whose fault is it, and then come up with a solution, right? I have my doubts about it lah. Even though if a person is really at fault, right, then I find that it's very hard to get an answer that will put people's mind at ease lah.
Yeah, like what you say, what if the parents say, that's all? That's all you're going to do?
We can all agree that it is very hard to deal with the death of anyone in your family lah. Be it, I must say your daughter and someone that is so dear to you, and like it's your guru, So I think we would just like to wish the parents well lah. Hope and wish them all the best lah. So I think we can move on to the segment of the week. Jordan's, what are you doing for your segment of the week?
All right. It's been a while. I do segment of the week, taking charge of the travel, but I don't travel much this year. But lately, I've been watching this YouTube about this Zip Air, newly launched Japan airline.
Okay.
So it's called Zip Air. It's actually the budget air. It's the first budget air that has business class.
Oh, interesting.
Tesla legit flat bed lah. I've made a comparison for SQ business class flight return. You need about 4K. For this business class, you are paying about 1,500.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. The downside is there's no lounge access. There's no in-flight entertainment. They have, but use your own phone. They connect to their Wi-Fi, then they have limited number of movies under Zip Air Entertainment. Like you can imagine your seats in front got no screens, just pockets with all those flyers and all this. They only have red-eye flight lah, which is good that you will fall asleep straight away.
The 4,000 and 1,500, the difference is based on Tokyo to Singapore and Singapore to Tokyo?
Return trip. Yeah.
Oh, that means one way only lah. Oh, yeah. True and fro. Okay, two-way. Okay. So can I assume Zip Air only flies like Singapore and Japan like domestic flight?
They have others. They fly to London also. So they operate in the 787 Boeing -8 lah. They have the normal standard economy, and they have their Zip Air business class lah. I heard their Wi-Fi is pretty good. I've seen YouTubers trying to upload, like watching YouTube's quite smooth. So I think it's a good deal. I would try it one day though.
You can post and say, hey, didn't pay first time take business class, Yeah, then it's like, wow, badge of honor like that. Okay, so before our episode, a word from our sponsor. This week's episode of the Chit Chatter is brought to you by our friends at SMSDome, a Singapore-based marketing company that helps brands reach households through targeted campaigns. They're the team behind the Tri-Lay booklet, a curated pack of deals, promos, and freebies from different brands across Singapore. Now, this National Day edition is their feature booklet for the months of July and August, available as both an e-booklet and a physical coupon pack delivered right to residents' letterboxes and screens so you can discover new products and stretch your dollar this National Day. Inside the Tri-Lay National Day e-booklet, you will find a feature from Philips Evnia gaming monitors, designed to give you sharper visuals, smoother performance, and a more immersive experience whether you are working, streaming, or gaming. In this edition, they are running a National Day promotion where you can enjoy 8% off when you spend $280 in a single receipt, plus a free screen cleaner worth $15.90 with every qualifying purchase when you buy selected Philips Evnia monitors online using the SG61 promotion. It is the perfect time to scan the Philips Evnia page, unlock your SG61 deal, and upgrade your work or gaming setup while the National Day promotion is still ongoing. So whether you are hunting for dining deals, beauty promos, everyday essentials, or a meaningful cause to support, the Tri-Lay National Day edition has something for everyone. Just head to the link in our episode description to check out the latest Tri-Lay National Day e-booklet today. And now back to the episode. Okay, so for our main news segment, this news I really shocked and it's that Acting Minister in charge of Muslim Affairs Faisal Ibrahim resigned from political office after acknowledging a lapse of judgment in his interactions with a female member of the public. Most of the contact was through online messages and the matter also involved meetings at public events. He said he had not intended for the relationship to become physical and stepped down to focus on his family. Now, PM Lawrence Wong said the issue surfaced after his office received an email from the woman and that both sides later made harassment allegations which were referred to the police. After investigations, authorities found no criminal offence, but Wong said Faisal's conduct still fell short of the standards expected of a political office holder and MP. So I want to ask Jordan, what was your reaction to the news and do you think that it was ultimately the right decision to resign?
Just yesterday, Shanmugam just shed some light on this matter also.
Correct.
He did sacrifice and he did a lot citizens in Yishun and even in COVID area. But then when such matter arise, even back when Lee Kuan Yew have mentioned, we do not accept such things in the House of the Parliament. Personal between you two matters and it stay personal between is okay. But if become public matter, then they have to look into it. Yeah. So there's no U-turn for Faisal Ibrahim. So the only way that he could do is really
resign. I believe that he is still very valuable, but probably he will do more private stuff than politician, like being in public eye and whatnot. Before he stepped down, he was the current MP for Kembangan, which is the Marine Parade GRC side. The MP in charge of Kembangan is cursed one because Tan Chuan Jin was also ex-MP of Kembangan. So all this kind of problem all come from the Kembangan area. I don't know there got the MP or that side got what ones. Things enter public eye, right? Like you said, no amount of good things that you have done, right, will go against your wrongdoing. How to say, to keep the party's standards alive, I think he has to step down, right? But from my perspective, right, how do you say that in recent years, right, all these expose has gotten more and more common, be it from the PAP side or from the opposition side. Any easy way out that have been taken, right? I think a lot of Singaporeans, and a lot of other, how to say, onlookers, they will have like a few days at giving this, and then you just like, you cannot give them a reason to like attack you at this time, especially when such a crucial turning point where I feel that the new generation of voters, they value things differently from how the older generation sees Singapore. Anything else, right? I feel that people will just say, hey, you're taking the easy way out. This was not the way you did with the opposition or any other people last time before.
I mean, it's a good thing that Singapore still practice zero tolerance in such matter. Which is good. Despite the stepping down or resign, I've seen people go on the street and interview citizens or something. And they're all still on his side. You just have to move on.
Okay, so do you feel that given the nature of his position being in charge of Muslim affairs, his this temporary lapse of judgment is something even more concerning as compared to others?
I mean, it's all about temptations. When you're exposed to opposite gender and all this, or even to money, it's very easy to get hold of it. But then in terms of his religion, I mean, most religion practice good, right?
True. So I'm with you on this. I don't feel that his position has anything to say that, or because he's more in power, we have to be worried, or because he's in charge of Muslim affairs, we have to be worried. I think, like you say, right, all politicians, all humans are subject to temptations and desires and all this, right? And then regardless of whether you're in a position of power, whether you're a normal person or you're in a position of lesser power, I think we are all subject to the same temptation and desires. It's just how you act and how you react to it.
He did not handle well, that's all.
Yeah. If you want to be a politician in Singapore, then you just have to be ready that these are the kind of case studies that you already have ready. You better keep it in your pants, or now it's worse, you better keep it in your head, you can't even like type messages and try to be friendly, Yeah.
You just talk to AI, can already. AI, I think of her.
Yeah. Okay. But I also say only in Singapore, you do the wrong, right? Your PM will come out and face the music for you. Okay, I never see Tan Chuan Jin, I never see Dr. Faisal talk to the media after their supposed expose. Okay, it's always the PM that come out, face the media, talk all these things, look serious, and then have to address the media and all this. So this is already a very easy way out for them. Can you imagine like your boss say, "Hey, 这个是你做错的 you have to go out and talk to all the media, talk to all the camera, talk to all the microphones. Yeah, and then you have to be ashamed of yourself, and not just yourself and all your family. I think he had it easy already.
There's no public gaining.
Yeah. Okay, so second news. A Singapore influencer, 28, said she confronted a man she alleged had filmed her butt during a pickleball session pickleball session at a public HDB void deck. She later posted the encounter online and said she wanted to speak up so others in similar situations would feel encouraged to do the same. Now, this person had deleted the photos to hide the fact he had taken videos of her, but she discovered that he had not removed the photos and videos in his recently deleted folder. To give some context, right, there is actually no law that says that you cannot film others in the public area in Singapore.
I didn't know that. I thought always taking public photo is against it.
Yeah, I also thought so, but I don't know. Maybe this one, I don't know how the police deal with it. Okay, but it can be deemed as voyeurism if the intent focuses on parts that might not be visible to the public.
Yeah, so I saw this video about this girl. I didn't know that she's an influencer. I thought she's just a non-influencer. She confronted the uncle, tell him to remove the photo. Then the uncle said, 我 delete 了 delete 了. Then 我要看你的 delete folder 还在那边. Yeah, but lately a lot of girls influencers been doing this. I noticed. Yeah. It's been a trend. If there's such law, then I'm sorry to the girl.
Yeah, I think where Jordan is coming from is more from because now we only hear the girl side of the story, right? And I think like you say, I think there recently has been a lot of women that come out and say, you must speak out when you are illegal film against your will or whatnot. And then some like you say, some really harms up some they will take, I don't know, the leg or the butt or whatever that maybe this kind of thing actually happened since long ago. Like I have heard so many stories of people that work in F&B or like need to serve, I don't know, serve drink or serve what in, back in like 80s, 90s kind, and then there's uncle that like to touch butt or like because they are customer, you cannot say anything kind. So I think it has always existed. Okay, but just that nowadays maybe more women feel that they have to speak out which I think is an encouraging sign. Okay, but I also take Jordan's side of the view is that sometimes when you're so insistent or when you're so sure that you're right, sometimes you forget to think that maybe there might be a different side of the story. There might be a different intention that we haven't considered yet.
Let's say we are taking a photo in swimming pools or in bikinis, then how? So all the girls must come to me already die.
It's another big problem, right? If you ban like this kind of public photos, then next time, let's say I go attraction take photo, does it mean that all the people like cannot be in the background? Later become illegal, right? The authorities don't feel that it's a serious enough problem that they have to put a law in yet. Okay, but I think if you ask me, right, I do think this is the kind of very gray area where I don't know whether what kind of photo taken is considered illegal. Step-in measures should people implement so that, you give a fair chance to both the perpetrator and the person, which is the victim.
Taking photos or video publicly, the illegal one is actually, I think more on advertising. More on advertising side, you must ask for permission first.
Correct. That means your events, all this, your events, you have to take photo, you have to tell people you want. Yeah.
Right. Personal use, public spaces, it's legal.
But if Ten Yang was on today, I know what he will say. He said, Uncle, Geylang got some very quick solution, just pay money. Don't do this kind of illegal thing.
What if Uncle no budget?
Oh, okay.
The government only give 500, can tahan you.
Then you have to go the what? You have to go the massage parlor and say, hey, 你们有没有 CDC voucher 啊？可以用 CDC voucher 吗？
So this week's episode of the Chit Chatter Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Eaglewings Cinematics, offering one of the most premium cinema experiences you can find right here in Singapore. Located at KAP Mall, Eaglewings isn't your typical cinema chain. It's a boutique cinema experience that blends comfort, style, and community with 5 uniquely themed halls. Every visit feels fresh and memorable, whether you're planning a date night, a family outing, or a special celebration.
Eaglewings is about more than just movies. They take cinema dining to the next level with a wide variety of dishes from their award-winning Eaglewings Loft menu. From lobster risotto and wagyu burgers to pizza, pasta, you can enjoy restaurant quality food delivered straight to your seat while you watch your movie. If you're looking for an even more premium experience, selected ticket classes also give you access to their exclusive lounge where you can enjoy complimentary coffee, tea or soft drinks, and even relax in a massage chair before your movie begins.
And what truly sets Eaglewing apart is that they offer much more than just the latest blockbuster. They also host private screenings for special occasions including birthday parties, corporate events, and even unforgettable wedding proposals. So don't forget to download the Eaglewings app where you'll unlock a range of exclusive perks and reward not only for your cinema visits but also at participating outlets throughout KAP Mall.
Head down to Eaglewings Cinematics at KAP Mall or visit their website to book your tickets today. Once again, a huge thank you to Eaglewings Cinematics for sponsoring this week's episode of the Chit Chatter Podcast. Third news, Mothership report says a group was filmed foraging a large amount of marine life at Changi despite repeated warnings from NParks to protect intertidal wildlife. The article said the video appeared to show people collecting creatures from the shore and later cooking some of what they took. Now, I want to ask Jordan, because the internet is actually quite divided about this matter. Some people feel like it isn't much of an issue and just people finding food, but what is your thoughts and which side do you sit on?
I saw the video first time, I was quite disgusted.
Okay.
And like you just like, then it's a
Just
group
raw
of
fish,
China, right?
yeah.
If I'm not wrong. When they come to food wise, right? Dude, they eat bad. That's how COVID started. So when you started this kind of thing, I won't eat. Yeah,
Understand.
like you don't know what the fish go through. Right?
True.
Like oil whatsoever thing. Yeah.
Do you feel that NParks should be more like aware about this and take more action to stop this kind of thing from happening?
I think they should. Yeah, I think they should. There's a new outbreak coming soon from Singapore.
If you ask me, I think this has been going on for a very long time, which means that actually a lot of Singaporeans like to fish also. Okay, but I have to say, Singapore, they like to fish, they fish in a certain way, right? And even those that fish illegally, I would like to trust that if NPark or officials tell them, hey, this one illegal, you better stop, right? I feel that they will stop. Okay, because fishing as a hobby is not new. Okay, I've also heard of friends that like fishing, but they do it the so-called the quote-unquote legal way, right? There's a certain place you can go to fish, or some people, they after fishing, right, they don't really cook one. They fish for the fun of it, then they put it back into the ocean.
Yeah.
So this kind of thing, I feel that is acceptable lah. Okay, but if you ask me in this situation, right, what was not acceptable is that I think the point here is that they feel that they're disrupting the marine life because you're not just fishing, you're killing, you're eating, and then I think they have been doing this regularly enough that it is firm, and that it is posted online. That means that the authorities know that this group exists, and probably this is not the first time they're doing it, which is why they, the point is about disrupting the marine life more than just, illegal fishing and whatnot. But marine life, this kind, or plants, this kind, right, I feel that 不关系到人的, but if the law is there, right, if they want to 狠狠的, how to say, if they want to administer it strictly, right, then just go ahead lah. If you ask me, put them behind bars 1 day, 2 day, or like if you want to fine them, I think just fine lah. I think this will really stop the problem once and for all.
And then it's not really safe lah. I mean, bring a bucket, try to sell to the restaurant or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, what if the restaurant accept die?
So, before we end, we would like to go with a round of quick fire news for the Alamak meter. Okay, so the first news, Luo Min, the 34-year-old sticker artist, was playing badminton with her husband and brother-in-law at around 7 p.m. And Mahfuz, who is a foreign national working nearby in a Ang Mo Kio Town Council shirt, he was pushing a green waste bin and he stopped to watch their game intently. So, noticing his enthusiasm and interest, Luo Min actually offered him her racket, but he returned 10 minutes later on his bicycle with his own racket to join the group for a fun 4-way match, as reported by Storm.
For me, confirm great news.
Yes, so heartwarming, right?
Later he bring the cricket. The cricket bat.
Actually, I saw the whole video. It's quite interesting. At first, they say that, hey, you're almost finishing already, but he said, you give me 10 minutes, I will come back later. Then later, he really came back and they continued playing. Second news, a group of commuters boarded the newly opened LRT3 Shah Alam line wearing face masks of former Malaysian PM Najib Razak. Now, the organizers said that the gathering was meant to remember Najib's contribution to the LRT3 project, which was launched during his administration in 2016. So now some netizens praised the group for acknowledging his role in the project, while others argued that developing public infrastructure is the government's responsibility regardless of who is in power.
Plain Alamak.
Yeah, this one also play Alamak. I don't understand, yeah. He is already in
They
jail,
want to
you know.
take credits lah.
Yeah, he is already in jail, you know. I don't understand what I'm trying to do. Alright, that was our Lao Jiaos podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. If an episode comes out every Friday, but at the same time, if you're into football with a football kaki that drops every Wednesday, and our Kopibo show where we interview fun, amazing guests from around Singapore every Monday. Now, we hope that everyone has a great week ahead. But remember,
We don't always talk cock.
but sometimes we do.